Hiya, welcome back. So I just wanted to do a quick video on this, following up this edc16 on VAG on well, what have we got to tune, because by now you don't need me to show you how to start putting numbers down, and we should be able to work out with what we've been given, just like we did with 15. Start putting some numbers down, play with it, see what you get. So to do that, I've got a notepad ready. So let's go about 2.5. On our driver's wish, we're at more or less 320, 320-ish Newton meters. Alright, so what have we got? So this is all at 2,500, 320 Newton meters, more or less. Our torque limiter does go up to about 280 there, but at 2.5 we're about 270. Let's go to our conversion of that. Yeah, we're at 270, it did peak at 280, so we're in between here really, depending on our RPM, so we're thereabouts. So it's fair to say that we're around about 45 milligram. Our smoke limiter, well, at 2 bar. Let's load up our request map. We are at 2 bar just about. Only just. Obviously if we put a bit in here, then we're going to be on that smoke limiter all the time at the top. So our smoke limiter is more or less 50. And our boost is 2050 millibar. Boost limit is 2.2. That gives us a clue really about what this turbo can do. Alright, so we're requesting 320. Our torque limit is giving us actually more like 270. When we convert that, that gives us 45 mil. And our smoke limit is limiting us to 50. So if we remember the PD 150 EDC15 we did, I think stock was 55, 57, 58 milligram of fuel, and that was a 150 horsepower. It gives you a fair idea. If we wanted to make sort of 160, 170, you could start thinking in your head where you want to be. I mean, straight away you could see somewhere here where you could make power. I mean, you could flatline your driver's wish here at 390 or say, just to get it out of the way. And straight away you can see, without doing much, the manufacturer's already given us 336 Newton meter conversion here. So even if I didn't want to go too mad, and I wanted to be safe and, you know, check and try again, if we set our torque limiter at this sort of value, 336 Newton meters, it's already made for us here. So simply by changing these, you know, I don't know, let's just say that, blah, 336, bang, whatever, in this zone here, we're already done. It's already done. We don't need to do anything, and we could check that, try that, dyno that, and see where we're going, provided we change our driver's wish so it's out of the way, all of them. And our smoke limiter is now limiting us, isn't it? I mean, we could move that entire, this is all up to you, these are just examples, you could move that entire table there to that one. oh sorry, and you could change that one to that, and you could go, well, I need a bit over 60 at the end maybe, but you know, if I did 60 there, I'm out of the way. Alright, let's say 65. Alright, now I'm out of the way. I would suggest perhaps doing something like that, so that it's not only when you're at full boost. If I made these 22, because obviously I'm going to come off in the zones I'm not at 22, whereas if I made it 21 and I interpolate these numbers a bit, I'll be sitting on here more, and it's out of the way right now. So those are real simple basic changes there, and I've made a load of power, I'd have thought. Obviously if I want to do more, I can do all sorts. I could do this, change that to that, put all those numbers in there, and now I could go, okay, I want that to be 360, and now I could start upping them. It's all up to you, what you think you can safely get away with. But that's just some examples. But as I said, as stock we were down here between 270 and 292. Just by changing our limiters up to what we've already been given, we're now sitting here. Just some ideas, and there you go. That's how to tune this one. There's not much more to know with them. They're quite straightforward and simple. They tend to go up to about 140. I've had them sitting at 175 was the biggest one I had, but it didn't last too long. He had made some changes, and he just kept saying, give me more, give me more, give me more, so we did. It did alright actually, it did well. But there you go. Any questions, you know how to get hold of me, but I think that pretty much covers this basic tuning of these 105 PD EDC16. See you in the next one.